Hi, guys.
Hello, welcome to another edition of
The Corner.
The Corner.
And it will be me and Orsi for now, but Tanner's with us in spirit. And
Yes.
she has had her baby. Collins is beautiful. I'm sure she's going to be sharing. Well, if it's Monday, she might have already shared with the staff some
Correct.
pictures, or you might have seen some things on social media. But I know that she's in a great place right now, and they're both healthy.
Happy and healthy.
Happy and healthy. And so we have some quick updates and things that we want to share, but just know that this section in the corner for Tanner is always going to have the link to all of the amazing resources that she created for EBs, the script that you need for ARDS, and then the person that you can contact if you have very specific language coach questions that me or Orsi can't answer. And Melissa Simpson, the contact, is a good friend of mine. So if you ever need to get in contact with her and have a conversation, just let me know and I can set that up for you.
Yeah, and we're always more than happy to help with whatever
Yeah.
you need. And if you don't want to reach out to Melissa and you have a question and we can't figure it out, we'll try our best to contact either Melissa or whoever we need to get you the answer.
Yes.
So real quick, on the last newsletter, there was not a video, but I put in there fall activities that we can use with our technology. My goal is to entice you guys into using our technology even when I am not here. Okay, and even sometimes I am here, but I am packed with meetings or I'm doing other things, and I want you guys to know that the technology is there for you to use it. So check those out. I am more than happy to come do it with you. You can do it yourself. We can co-teach, however you want to do it. Now, point number 2, I added 2 really cool things that were shared by TCEA. Number 1, a set of vocabulary sites to boost learning. Some of these are great for EBs. If Tanner were here, she'd be so excited.
Woo!
Because they all have images. So for your EB students, take a look at those. They could help with your writing or just simply for them to have a chance to understand a little bit better of the English vocabulary. Number 2, pre-made prompts to ease AI use for you. Okay. Lately, I've been trying to use as much AI as possible when you guys are here so you guys can see how quickly I can come up with things. My goal is not to show off and to make things happen quickly, but for you to notice that it's so quick and so user-friendly.
It is.
That anybody can use it. And I'm telling you, like the second you start using it, you're going to get hooked.
It's happened to me already.
Yep.
So.
And we've been able to create a lot of really cool things using AI. So if you are interested, call me over. I am happy to see what you're doing. And last but not least, I went to a Seesaw training last week when I was at my DLC training. And they gave us a whole bunch of insight into the updates that they currently have. We do have access to the Seesaw library as well as the district library. And I have already previously shared with you the reading records that you can do with your students or that your students can do independently in Seesaw. What's really cool about this is that it's all a buy-in. I've also showed I think kindergarten and first grade have used it for spelling tests. They have flashcards. I know there's a couple of activities where the kids have to like roll a die and they read a card. You can easily do that on Seesaw now because they have one of the flashcards is a die.
Really cool.
And you can make your own flashcards. It grades
my
it
gosh.
for you. It also has an AI integration tool where the AI tool creates the questions for you. So this is great for
That's
formative assessments. Y'all, I know we usually see Seesaw and we're like, oh, it's for the littles, but 3rd, 4th, 5th, 2nd grade, just jump over, use Seesaw. There's so many great tools for you to use, especially if you're doing those super quick assessments because it grades it for you. And then what's really cool, I don't know if those of you who have done the reading records, it shows you the words that the kids are missing, and it gives you a little graph. It codes them in yellow, red, green. Listen, if you're doing it, snap a picture, send it to me. I
Yes.
will
Oh my
blast you
God.
all over because people need to know this. I know Leslie, shout out to Leslie because she messaged me and she goes like, I've used them. It's a time saver. It's great. So
That's
maybe I
amazing.
can reach out to her and see if she can share that with me.
Yeah, she might
Now,
need to be a guest.
Yes, she might need to be a guest.
Cam, you might be a guest.
And very lastly, I had the opportunity to be in also Ms. Leslie's classroom this afternoon, and the kiddos were writing. They're doing opinion writing right now. And I just want to remind you guys of the power that transforming your learning and your students has. I was walking around seeing what they were writing about. I started a conversation and they said, hey, we're doing recycling. I'm talking about recycling. And all it took is me saying, great, when you're done writing your paper, you should totally create a poster about recycling because Ms. Molina would love it for her recycling green team. And I had a student that not only did it, but also sent it to me so I could give him feedback. So if you guys ever have students that are creating things on Canva or any of the applications, Book Creator, if you have them share that with us, we are more than happy to be a part of their learning. I was able to have this interaction with the student. I was able to grab that document and shared it with Ms. Molina. She's going to comment as well. We want to help you get those students accountable. And I know what they were learning. They were learning about evidence. I provided feedback. He fixed it. We're all in this together. So not only were we able to elevate that student's learning, we're also being able to tell him, hey, we're all in your corner. We're all providing you the feedback, and we're here for you. So think about using Canva and things like that just to transform your writing, to transform your learning, and to give the kids the opportunity to create. It's really powerful. I was honored.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, I'm going to go fast. In my section of the corner, by the time you've listened to this, you probably have seen the email that I sent. I didn't want to put too much information in the corner, so I just did a separate email. It's 3 o'clock. Thank you, Ms. Fletcher. I'll get closer to the computer. But I sent an email with just some things that are new in the guided reading library, and then the form that you can fill out to request me to come model, to come observe you and give feedback. You observe me and give me feedback. And then more information about the impact cycle and what that is will be coming. But again, shout out to Cam. She has already started an impact cycle with me. So if you're someone who is interested in a coaching role, when you're interviewed, they ask, have you done an impact cycle before with a coach? So if you're like, oh, please come talk to us. As always, I've included the Rogers assessment document, the district collaborative document. Please let me know if you go to collaborative so I can give you a professional learning badge. I've included the snapshot, interim, and map schedule and the CLT schedule where you can see when you're meeting and the agenda for that time. I've still included our lab site resources for ELAR and for math. I will be getting with the coordinators in the next few weeks, and we're going to come up with our spring plan for learning and what that will look like. My goal until winter break is to get into y'all's classrooms as much as I can and just celebrate all of the great work surrounding the things that we've already learned so far. So Orsi and I have already gotten to do that, and we're going to continue to do that and just celebrate the good during this holiday season. There is a new math resource that, shout out to the SPED team, we found this together Thursday morning. They've gone in and added learning progressions for every single essential standard. So for example, addition and subtraction, there's now a progression of where you should be kinder through 5th grade. And then if you're like, ooh, I'm this part of the progression, it gives you lessons. It's incredible. Please go check it out. And then just as a follow-up, I told y'all that during the November 5th training, any of the think, talk, or write strategies that y'all were like, I don't have no idea what this is, I used Magic School AI, and I linked in the slideshow. Oh, my God. Sorry.
It is 3:02 if you were wondering.
It's 3:02. Well, if you're listening to this, you might be like, what? Sorry. I relinked the slideshow from that time, from the November 5th. So first of all, you could look at the other strategies if you're like, oh, I forgot what those were. But also any of the ones that you wrote on a sticky note, I used AI to create definitions for what that's for, examples of how to use it in your classroom, and an implementation plan. So Socratic seminars, there's like a pause direction list. I don't remember off the top of my head, but they're all in there in the last few slides. And then Native American Heritage resources for the month of November. Please know that we are just blown away by all the great things. Oh.
What is happening?
What happened?
Is it the internet?
No, I have internet. Oh my God, wait. It's still go. That was
Pretend
crazy.
that didn't happen because I don't know what happened.
That was
Continue.
crazy. Anyway, just going to say we're just always blown away by y'all and the great things that you're doing. And like I said, our goal is to continue to point those out. And
I think that was my favorite part of today, being able to come into your room and celebrate the great things that you're doing
Thursday,
and sitting
'cause
down
you're
with the
listening to this on
kids.
Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
today's Thursday. So whenever you see us come into your classroom, once again, we're just there to notice all the great things that you're doing, and also we like being in the classroom and being a part of the kids.
Yeah, we love getting to talk to them.
Today we also had the opportunity to cover recess.
Yes, we did.
I tagged along with Maddie. I was like, I need some vitamin D and some kid energy. I ended up playing basketball. Too old for that, but it was great. It was fun. Being able with the kids kind of brings the spark back to our jobs.
Yeah. So we appreciate y'all. We're gonna let you go. Have a great week, and always remember,
be happy. Bye, guys.